What's going on, true believers? My name is Jacob, and welcome to the first episode of One Shot. I know I don't have everything set up yet, but hopefully I'll, have a better setting. This is just the office right now, but I was wanting to get this started, and so I was excited to get this week's new pool list, and a big surprise, my a grade I had bought from the local comic shop that I go to. So stay tuned for that at the end. But let's get this started off with what my pool was for this week. First up, I have Silk #1. This is the Women's History Month edition with Cindy Moon. Thought that looked pretty cool. Don't know a whole lot about Silk, but hoping to learn a lot more with this series. Secondly, I have Batman and Catwoman. This series has been pretty good so far, in my opinion. I liked how they finally brought back the Phantasm. One of my favorite characters from my childhood. Scared me to death. I'll say that whole movie, Mask of the Phantasm, fantastic. Haven't read this one yet, but I assume it's as good as the others. Next thing I picked up was Beta Ray Bill #1. Beta Ray Bill, I love his character design, so I'm still looking to pick up his first appearance, because that book is a little bit out of my price range right now for what it is, even though I pay extravagantly more for other books. But I'm super excited to see where this goes. The cover A with Fin Fang Foom, I'm super excited to see what they did with him, if he's even in this book. So, yeah. Next on my list, I have Black Cat #4. Now, I think this is still the continuation of the King in Black series, which was amazing. I can't remember who's writing this. McKay. Phenomenal job writing this book. All the whole heist thing at the beginning, loved it. But yeah, this has been a good series so far. I recommend this one to anybody looking. Next on my list is Donny Cates' crossover. Been a little disappointed in the series so far. It's going very, very slowly. It's been okay. I like the idea behind where he's going with this series, but just like classic Donny Cates, he can start something very well, and it doesn't seem to finish very well. But we'll see where this one goes. It's been okay so far, but yeah, we'll see if Donny Cates can live up. Next one on my list, Department of Truth. I get the B covers. I've gotten the B covers since the very beginning. I love how they look. The artwork in the last one was mediocre. I heard this one has more of the same, if not a little bit better. It's not like the first few that were out, but I hear this one has aliens involved. Super excited to see that, see what they do with that. It's been a good series so far, though, as far as writing and whatnot. Next on my pool list, I had I Breathe the Body. This is #3, I believe. I don't know if I'm going to be picking up any more of this series. It's just, I don't know what they're doing with it. It's just a little weird. Um, I'm not into the whole social media engineering thing. It's just not really for me. So this may be my last. I may pick up one more. I don't know, but we'll see where this goes. Next pickup I got was King in Black Ghost Rider #1. I got the Bat Out of Hell cover because, hey, Meatloaf. Who doesn't like Meatloaf? It's a little weird that this book is coming out at the same time that I think the last, or just right before the last King in Black story comes out. It's a little late in the series, but I haven't read it yet, so I don't know if it ties into later in the series or was earlier in the series. But I love Ghost Rider, and I couldn't resist the cover, so it's really a cover buy. Next on my list was Return of the Valkyries, #4. It's been an okay series, you know. I didn't know a whole lot about Valkyrie and whatnot when I started it, and it's been all right, you know. I've enjoyed it. It's fun read, but nothing spectacular, nothing to write home about. Another one on my pull list was Symbiote Spider-Man #5. Again, another okay series, just a fun read, quick. Just a pull list pad, really. But it's been okay. I liked some of the dialogue, and they're throwing Kang in there a lot more now that I think he's been announced for the next Avengers big bad. So learning more about Kang is always good because I knew nothing about him until he was announced. I said, "Who's this guy?" So that's that. It's an okay read. Next pickup I had, and I did read this one, Spawn 316. I mean, I've not been a big Spawn fan ever. So I've just recently started reading Spawn. I heard it was a good jumping on point 3 or 4 issues ago, so I started picking it up. It's been okay. I feel like I missed something somewhere. But this is, I think, Chain Gang #3, and they're introducing a lot more of the Spawn characters. I guess they're coming from history, maybe. If you know, let me know down in the comments below. But they introduced a new character. I've never heard of him before, and that he might be a Spawn, he might not be a Spawn. I guess McFarlane's calling him a Spawn, but none of the characters seem to know if he's a Spawn or not, because he doesn't exactly act the same. So it's interesting. I'll continue reading it. Another one I picked up, Shadecraft #1. I'm liking where this is going. Trying not to spoil too much. Shadows are alive, and they are attacking this girl, but she has a protector of sorts, without giving too much away. Very good read. I recommend picking this up if you can find it, and I will be continuing to see where this one goes in the future. Maybe a series of some sort, who knows. And the last one on my pull list for this week, Nuclear Family 2. Loved this book. Love this series so far. If you haven't heard of it, 1950s, I think it's 1958, Cold War era. This family is living their life, and all of a sudden, air raid sirens, bombs are dropping. Next issue, this issue, not to give too much away, but something happened. Like a 10-year gap somewhere. Nobody knows what happened. So this has been a very good series, very good, and I will be definitely continuing this one in the future. I did some dollar bin digging as well, and I'll show you what I picked up. Ghost Rider 21. I already have a copy of this, and after doing some research, found out that I think there's a character in here. He's a cop of some sort. He is the person that became Vengeance. If you know, leave it down in the comments below. But yeah, for $1, can't beat that, right? Is it spec worthy? Who knows if we'll see Vengeance eventually? You never know. Another $1 book I picked up. Terminatrix, Objective Avengers. This is like the B team of the Avengers, it seems like. It has US Agent, War Machine, Thunderstrike. I mean, looks fun. Like the B team doesn't get enough, play in the comics anymore. So I'll pick this one up. Looks classic 90s. I mean, the crazy holographic cover. I mean, for $1, will we see these characters, like the team, in a movie or something? Probably not, but it looked fun, so I picked it on up. And the two that I found that it's amazing I found these in the dollar bin. Spider-Verse number 9. From my research, this is the second appearance of Spider-Gwen, I think it was. Yeah, first one way out of my price range, obviously, but second appearance for $1, can't beat that. And the last one I found in the dollar bin, Spider-Verse 10. First appearance of, I think, Punk Spider-Man is what it was. Again, for $1, I mean, why not, right? Goes right into the collection. And for my mail call, Secret Invasion Avengers The Initiative. I don't know if there's a whole lot of spec here. I think there was something special about it. I don't have it with me right now, so I can't quite remember it. But only paid a few bucks for it, so spec worthy, who knows, maybe. One that I'm absolutely happy to have gotten, needs a little cleanup. It says Amazing Spider-Man 45. Fairly great condition. There might be a little bit of spine roll. It looks like somebody took possibly a crayon to the front on there. It might clean up pretty good though. I have a press, so I might be able to press out that roll if that's what it is. I haven't opened it to inspect it as of yet, but the cover, fantastic condition overall. My next mail call, I got the Virgin variant of Alien 1 from Marvel. Loved the cover, obviously the cover by. I bought a reader copy too. The series seems to be overall going to be going in a good place. I was a little worried since Marvel took over. Everybody knows Marvel tries to shy away from R-rated stuff as much as they can, and obviously Aliens is not kid-friendly. But I think they're doing a fantastic job so far. Hopefully it continues in future books. And next on my list of things I got in the mail, Spider-Man, Web of Spider-Man 32. This is the one that I've been missing out of my collection for a long time. That cover, phenomenal. It's definitely an iconic cover. Probably one of the most memorable from history, for me at least. Great condition. I didn't see any spine ticks on it when I was inspecting it. Craven's Last Hunt, probably the best Spider-Man story of all time. Definitely the most memorable. But yeah, this is the one I've been missing for a while. Paid a little bit more for it, but it came with Spider-Man, the Web of Spider-Man 31, which I already had. But, I mean, package both books together, I can probably sell this one if I needed to make up some of the money, and I probably will. Another pickup, Captain America 349. I believe that is John Walker on the cover. U.S. agent now, but this is when he was Captain America, him and Battlestar. And if you've been watching anything on Disney Plus lately, you will know that John Walker and Battlestar have both made appearances. This also has a storyline involving the Flag Smashers, which, spoiler alert, that's kind of what's happening in Falcon Winter Soldier. Is it good spec? I don't know. Will they use the story out of this? Probably not. They seem to be going their own way as far as that goes. But for $3, you know, why not? It's a nice cover. Love the cover. Good condition overall. $3. Why not? And now it's time for the big reveal. What did I buy that was graded? Fantastic Four number 46, the first appearance of Black Bolt. That cover is fantastic. If you don't know anything about the Inhumans, Black Bolt is an amazing character who even a whisper can destroy mountains. 7.5, Jack Kirby, Stan Lee story. I mean, this is classic Marvel. This is where it all begins, folks. Sorry about all that glare on there. But once I get a better setting, hopefully we can get some better content rolling out. I'm obviously not used to talking too much, but thank you for coming to see my video, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.